So as of midnight Eastern time, the government shutdown has now become the longest in U.S. history, 36 days. And right now, there's no end really in sight. We're starting to see critical federal programs already be impacted. You've heard a lot about SNAP federal food assistance. Funding for that ran out over the weekend. The administration is deploying partial funding through an emergency fund after a court order, but that's not going to be nearly enough to cover the total need of SNAP for the month of November. It'll probably only cover about half, and those benefits could be delayed by weeks or months. There's been chaos in air travel, and the administration says more is to come the longer the shutdown goes on. We've seen Head Start programs start to run out of government funding, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, you heard me say at the beginning that there's no end in sight. We are seeing more movement on Capitol Hill than we have seen really at any other point in this shutdown. Republicans are projecting confidence that Democrats this week might come to some kind of an agreement. Remember, Democrats have been holding firm. They want an extension of Obamacare tax credits that are set to expire, and when they do expire, they'll cause premiums for some 20 million Americans who get their insurance through the ACA, Obamacare, to skyrocket. Democrats have been holding firm for an extension of Obamacare tax credits that are set to expire, and if they do expire, they could cause premiums for about 20 million Americans who get their insurance through the Affordable Care Act to skyrocket. Now, Democrats have not given any indication that they are ready to make a deal or in some cases back away from their demands, but that's what Republicans are projecting. And Republicans say that because, first, the impacts of the shutdown have never been this worse, and the impacts of any shutdown, this one especially, get worse by the day. Also, there's a thought on Capitol Hill that Election Day, the elections that happened yesterday, I'm actually coming from an Abigail Spanberger event in Richmond. There's a thought that those Election Day results for Democrats that were really positive across the board might in some way, shape, or form unlock some of the gridlock that we've seen on Capitol Hill. Again, that's just, at this point, Capitol Hill speculation. The shutdown drags on, and it has now broken the record.